Good morning. Welcome back to my morning show. I am so sorry I haven't been posting. It's just been, I've been getting my life together, so it's been really a mess. But I'm back. I'm here to be dedicated. Now, if you follow me, you know I be posting every day on my Instagram and my TikTok and my Facebook. I'm always posting, but I'm slowly getting back over to YouTube. But, we're making it. But anyway, this is going to be season 3. Season 2 was cut short, but we're in season 3 now. So sit back, relax, honey, and enjoy the show. Well, I thank you for staying through the intro. I see that you have liked, you have subscribed, and hopefully by the end of the video, you comment. Let's kind of get into some very, very interesting things today. Today, I want to kind of talk about a black hole. So apparently, NASA kind of photographed, I believe, their second black hole. So apparently, this is going to be called Sagittarius A, and it's supposed to be around 27,000 light years away. And I would say 4 times as big as the sun, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is so cool. Like, just imagine being able to see something like that in your generation. Like, not up front, like, I wouldn't want to be that close, but to just know that there are things like that outside of, well, technically it's in the Milky Way, but outside of the solar system. Well, even I don't know. I'm not really scientific. Don't do that, okay? Don't please bear with me. But no, it's in the Milky Way, and it's really cool. It really kind of it's a very different aspect when you think about how nature just really works. But yeah, I really want to kind of follow up on that, but I really want to kind of get into something very, very controversial. I don't know how y'all might take it, but I want to kind of get into abortion rights. Like, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it.
We're in a space that I call the new Jane Crow. These laws that are not rational, they're quite illogical, and even more, they're punitive, they're cruel, they're absolutely excessive. If you think about the work of Polly Murray, she was in many ways the godmother of the civil rights movement. Thurgood Marshall said that the book that she wrote on race laws was the Bible of the civil rights movement. And it's about 800 pages, single space, all of these crazy, really crazy Jim Crow laws, such as, Black people can't play checkers in the park. That ridiculous that you think who in the world thought of that and would connect a fine and also criminal punishment if Black people are caught playing checkers in the park. Well, in the new Jane Crow, we see laws such as, and propositions such as what you've just described. They make absolutely no sense, but they're absolutely cruel and they're meant to cause fear and to chill behavior.
Now, that just really kind of amazes me because, throughout life and history, everybody just kind of gets to a point where we have to fight for something, and it gets kind of exhausting after a while. And I'm just like, what's really going on here? Like, why do we have to fight by these things? It's really not that hard to just really give people the leeway, rights, and space that they need in order to function as a human being. And one thing I will say, and it will come off as a little shady, for the people that are voting for this bill to have abortion legal, be the main ones that like racism. I'm not going to speak on it too much, but I'm just saying the main people that are voting for the abortion ban are the main ones that don't like people of color. They don't like immigration. They don't like none of those things. So I'm just confused. But I'm confused, right? Because you want to have a very selective demographic of people, but want everybody to have babies. That don't add up to me. It's not computed in my mind. I'm not a genetic woman. I don't have a uterus or a vagina or none of those organs, so I really can't give too many opinions about how to handle that. But I can give you an opinion on how to be a human. Let's talk about human rights. Let's get into that. So apparently, if Roe versus Wade gets overturned, they're going to be rolling out contraceptive bans that will prevent women from getting Plan Bs and other contraceptive needs as I believe IUDs or something like that. I'm not a woman, okay? I'm a trans woman. You know, I'm genetically modified. I don't have the uterus or the vagina. All right. So I don't know any of these things, but we're just gonna say contraceptives. Contraceptives. Um, really, it's interesting because like when you just think about it, it's like it takes a lot of thought to just do something like that, right? Like to be able to ban contraceptives, all contraceptives. So I guess are we banning condoms? But so apparently I would say 13 states already have trigger laws and warning just to kind of be ready just in case it does get overturned so it can be ready immediately. And then also I believe Louisiana is getting to the point where they're gonna make abortions technically a homicide, which is kind of counterintuitive because like I don't know, like I feel like being in the black community is such a strange place to be in because we've been kind of just tracked down and hunted and all these different things to our community, and all of a sudden you hear these people like, oh well, you need to start having more babies and you da 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 da, and then once we start having more babies anyway, we're gonna take care of them. So what I really think is happening at this particular point in time is women are becoming too powerful to the male species. Women are just becoming too powerful. Certain men just want to put a woman back into their place, and it's not going to work out like that. What I really think is going to happen, and I hate to say it, what I think is going to happen, women is going to just disconnect from the male world. They're going to get their gay friends and their trans homegirls and leave because it's too much. It's too much, and all the men out there that just kind of want to get into that space of, well, a woman should do this and a woman should be like that, they just gonna end up being single for the rest of their life. Between the pandemic, black rights, trans people, gay people rights, women, it's a lot to fight, and it's so exhausting. But the thing that I might see it happening as well, women just go out there and getting them anyway, just because they can. And I mean, there is only so many women you can put in jail. I mean, unless you build more jails, and then that just kind of counterintuitive to being progressive. I don't know. That might be the plan. Let's not. But anywho, let's go ahead and get into business because I really want to talk about what's really going on into the economy. Before we go ahead and get started, just a little shameless promo for your girl been busy. She been busy. It is a little wrinkled. It is wrinkled. Bear with me. I'm working on that. Okay. Go ahead and cue the commercial. I'm just playing. No, I'm joking. Go ahead and watch the commercial. Welcome back. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about business. And speaking of business, make sure that you click the link in the description box so that way you can go ahead and get yours right now because they're pre-ordering, honey, and they're running hot. I want to just kind of talk about inflation. Like, could we have a recession? Could that be possible in this generation? I mean, the cost of living is already through the roof. And then, we got gas prices and all these things that kind of go into the play of that. So could a recession be on the way? I don't know. I just really kind of hope it don't. I just got started. I need room to breathe. I need room to grow. But could a recession happen? That's really the looming question on my mind because I'm kind of nervous, especially as a business owner and an entrepreneur and all those things in between. It's scary to think about what happens if we do go into recession, right? banks don't want to lend you money. People stop buying goods. You know, everything goes through the roof, and wages really kind of go down. Even though you get a pay raise, inflation just kind of just undercuts that, and it just kind of just puts you in a bind financially, right? And I really hope we don't go into a recession, just because we need to win as a world. We just all the things that's been going on in the world. We just need to win. We just need to push forward in the right direction. But I mean, everything really kind of happens in cycle. Is life. I do think that after the recession, though, it's going to be a boom. It's going to be this prosperity everywhere. Just checks getting cash. Just run me that. Run me that. That's what I'm gonna be saying. Run me that. But no, like, I really do think that this is really kind of a good thing to go through a recession, even though it's scary. It just kind of just resets everything and just puts everything back into a better perspective. Just because, you know, we just need to reset. We just need time to just to get back to where we well, not back to where we were, but to get to a better predicament in life. But you know, all in all, I really just kind of hope everything gets better. You know, I really don't want to get too much into the dark side of things, but you know, it's gonna be time to bundle up, because we're going through a storm. Okay, we're going through that storm. The storm is here. The storm is here. So we're gonna have to be bundled up, and we're gonna have to be prepared for everything that comes our way, because you know it's. Anyways, with that being said, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I hope y'all just do things that are creative. I hope y'all are being lovely to the people around you. You know, a real high class woman or man or person in between treats everyone with dignity and respect. This has been a VFP multimedia presentation.